Hey, what's up grinders? I am Hazard and this is Gems of War. This week's weekly event is a week-long invasion. We get the new Siegebreaker who happens to be also an event captain. That slug hoarder in the middle of the screen. We'll get a double magic and earns a double score in this event only. Now let's take a look at the slug hoarder here. This troop actually had the God Slayer trait in the spoilers, but devs managed to just in time change that third trait to Siegebreaker, which fits very well for this event, of course. This troop deals magic plus 2 damage to an enemy, boost by your collected gold, and if the enemies are tower, this slug hoarder deals times 3, times 4, times 5 damage based on your ascensions. Then it gains 10 gold and of course an extra turn because it is a goblin. Right, so about the score. For example, here I have 44 towers defeated. When you are going to get those towers in the enemy lineup, it's super duper important to use this slug hoarder in your team. Every tower is going to be worth 2 towers when you use the event captain in your team. Now, the reward stage is generated by killed towers, so you probably understand why it is very important to use the new captain slug hoarder in your lineup when you are facing those towers. You don't get them straight away in the first fights, but they are going to pop up very soon after a couple fights won. The 7.0 update changed this reward stage system. We don't have 12 reward stages anymore, but we are going to have 16. These added reward stages will include shiny keys, some tokens, more shiny keys, and here's the real treat, orb of minions. You know, this orb of minions can be worth 1500 gems if you are upgrading your pets in the pet rescue and buy those shop offers. Right, so it's important that all your guildmates are going to use the event captain in your team. Yeah, and that double magic is also going to be very nice if you're a low level player or if you are going to go very deep, which actually should happen as this is a week-long event. For the team I'm using for this event, this is very basic Goblin setup. Toad Squeecher, old Siegebreaker troop. I'm using this to kill the towers and generate mana or enchant my allies. String Fiddler, using this to generate mana and summon the Leaf Storm at the start of the battle. This will help and speed up the process. Here is the event captain slug hoarder, basically used to kill those towers, and the hero weapon, well, I'm using War and Peace here just for the AoE damage. You can use Black Manacles or you can use Orb of Winter or whatever suits you. This is just for the speed purposes. I'm probably going to change this to Doomed Club later in the event, and I'm probably going to change String Fiddler to, what was his name? Fundingus. Yes, this troop here. Because String Fiddler is not very useful in the later stages when you are fighting just against the towers, because, can you guess it? Yes, towers are invulnerable, so you can't silence them, so you can just go and swap that to Fundingus, who has that summon protection for you. This troop explodes magic plus 1 purple gems and then summons meat shield, giant toadstool or an explode stool. You lose the Leaf Storm, but like I said, I'm going to probably change this weapon to Doomed Club, and if we check that very quickly, that club summons Dust Storm when you cast it, so you are going to lose the Leaf Storm anyway when you cast this weapon. Or yellow Doomed Axe would work as well. Yeah. Right. Pretty basic setup. Oh, on the hero class, might mention about that. I'm using Titan because it has 50% start. It has Rock Solid and Lightning Strike and Fortitude. That's all I'm going to need because again, towers are invulnerable, so you don't need Elementalist because that Elementalist third trait is not going to do anything. You don't need Root Trap either from, you know, Archer or Orb Weaver because these can't be entangled. So it's all the same what kind of class you're going to use. I'm just using Titan to get Lightning Strike and 50% start. Let's try this team in practice, shall we? And I can't stress enough how important it is to use that new event captain in your team. I'm not sure how much it's going to cost your guild to get your all those reward stages done. So might as well enjoy that double damage. Excuse me, double scores from those guild towers. There. Very simple. Generate mana with your Exploder and kill the towers with your Siegebreakers. Of course you could change your weapon to some kind of Exploder that summons for some extra protection in the later of the stages this week. Do some AoE damage, then time to kill the towers. Generate some mana, and goblins are always very fun to use because you are going to get that extra turn after your cast. These are very fast battles and it's going to be a very fun event. One more fight and then I'm pretty much done. That. And we are going to kill that Raven Tower over there for more extra sigils. Then you and AoE damage. Explode the board with String Fiddler, or at least a part of it. And Skull Box is enough. Yeah, I'm gonna run this setup for at least couple of days. And maybe do some changes if it is needed. Let me know in the comments what kind of team setup you are running in this invasion event. Has us out. Peace.